Virgo, hi. So this is Griselle with Psychic MD again, here to do your April reading. I did miss March. You're not imagining anything. It was just a tough patch to get through, I guess. I got like dog hair. Some people call it glitter. I don't. But anyways, last month, whatever. Today's the first, but last month was kind of crazy for me. And I got overwhelmed and I missed the mark. So I'm so sorry I missed you guys last month. But I'm here to do your reading right now. So let's get with it. I just want to sage a little bit. I also want to get my cards out. We're going to talk about your ancestors helping, of course. We're going to go ahead and see what the zombie world has in store for us, dear Virgos. And whatever else wants to come up and come out. And Coco, not you. Coco wants to come out and talk. You want to sit on Mama's lap? Come here, honey. Come. Come on. Come. No? Okay. I don't know what's going on here. Then go. Pick. Have your pick. Okay. Anyways, Virgo, so that was my little puppy dog. Yeah. So we're just going to see, we're going to allow things to flow. I'm not going to like set subjects. I'm just going to see what transpires. And then we're going to wrap it up with some love messages. Okay. So for Virgo, I'd like to really know what is going on for Virgo for this month, for the month of April. And really, I want to tell you, when I started getting into your energy, I started feeling actually like a lot of calm and peace. And actually feeling pretty darn good. So I know this is not for everybody, but maybe perhaps you're in that energy. And if you're not, perhaps that is a message for you to go ahead and try to like focus on breathing techniques a little bit more. I wonder if I should link those at the bottom. I don't know. But I also can get some, you know what? We're going to do something different. We're going to bust out with the Mudra cards. You guys need some extra love since I neglected. So we are going to look at these, the Mudras. I'm not like 10,000% familiar with them, but I'm going to share them with you because I feel like it would be really helpful for you. Okay, moving on. Here we go. Virgo, what is going on for Virgo for April, please? I'd love to know from my Virgo friends, my astute, super intelligent friends. Virgos are freaking smart, you guys. I know you know this, but very smart, meticulous. I do love Virgo. I had a friend message me last night, and my friend Mercedes, and she's like, you don't like Virgos. I'm like, yeah, I do. But you guys are really smart. You're astute. I love how you have the ability to analyze things and get to the heart of matter. Just super smart. And sometimes I envy that. Sometimes I want to be like less emotional. If you don't know, I'm a Leo, so sometimes I want to be less emotional and just more in that Virgo energy because it seems like it's just more of a balance for me personally. Anyways, moving on. Okay, for real now, what is going on with Virgo for the month of April? I'd like to know April. What does April look like? I'm taking this guy. Okay, I'm taking two guys. Not like that. All right, Four of Cups. Four of Cups. So I'm saying, okay, Four of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune came out together. Now, to me, the Four of Cups is all about, first of all, four is a nod to the status quo, to also, I feel like the Emperor. But it's about missing an opportunity, perhaps, about some boredom, about I don't really want things the way they are. Look at the zombie lady, presumably wife, who knows? And she has this man laying on top of her, and her eyes are just completely vacant. Okay, now obviously she's a zombie. She's going to be vacant unless she smells blood, which she should. But she's just kind of playing the part like, yeah, I'm still alive. I'm still here. Maybe you're like present physically, but not mentally, emotionally. Something is lacking in your life. Like the juice of life seems to have gone out. There seems to be like this really big pause. to where you're just kind of bored. You're done with it. You're playing the game. You're towing the line. You're doing what you need to do, and presenting well. Kind of like, sorry, that's my dog wanting to play ball. I can't play fetch right now, honey. Come on. So you're presenting well, but it's not fulfilling to you. It's not your place of happiness. It's not anything that's going to really, here, come here. Ugh, this is why he's not allowed in this room. You guys, just side note, my dog actually learned how to move the gate. So now, apparently he does have thumbs. He just moves the gate and comes in whenever he will. So I'm going to have to start shutting the door, but it's so freaking hot with these lights. Anyways, distraction. So 4 of Cups, you're presenting or you're doing the things that you need to be doing. But you're not happy. It's not like engaging. It's not fulfilling for you. And so I feel like you're just emotionally vacant. You're checking out. What is going on? You do have better times ahead of you. You have the Wheel of Fortune, vibration in number 10. When I reduce the number 10, of course, it's number 1. I want to tell you, take a look at these two combinations together, okay? So I have this person just being totally vacant. Then I have, if you look behind the scenes right here, beyond this chick who is on this wheel and getting knives thrown at her, which is a step up from this apparently. I don't know. But I love this deck. If you look, this is like this whole traditional, like you're getting sleepy. You're getting, like you're in hypnosis. And I feel like you're in a state of like you have vacated your body. You're kind of not even here anymore. You're checked out mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You're just present physically. And your mind has been hypnotized by something, someone. So I don't really know what this is. Even here, she's getting knives thrown at her. And if you look, this is one of my favorite cards. She is totally grinning. Like, hey, bring it on. I mean, she's dead. She's not worried about dying, obviously. But I think it's a really interesting image, okay? Now, here I have the stars and the moon present as well. And I have curtains, so I feel like there's still an element of performing, of being on stage, of being like, okay, well, I'm doing what I need to be doing. Don't you see that? But your heart's not in it. What else is going on here? What else is going on? I just got a surge of energy. I don't know what that's about. So for my Virgo friends, please tell me what is going on with them. Why are these two cards present? Why is there boredom? And why is this like, I understand the Wheel of Fortune in new beginnings, but there's that element of like, thank you, King of Hazard. Okay. So this king factors in some way, somehow. So on this king, okay, so he obviously is a zombie. And listen to this. But look at this, I meant to say, is he has that caution tape. All right, that caution tape wrapping him up. Of course, he's a zombie. He's going to want to attack you if you're alive. He is also chained to the chair. But the interesting part is he has no feet. He can't really like walk anywhere. So if he were to stand up, he would wind up like falling and crawling, presumably. And he's tied to this chair. And it's almost like he's locked into a scream or a snarl. Okay. I hope you can see that. And the interesting part is I feel like this King of Hazard usually is King of Pentacles. This is somebody who's very slow moving. They will do what is good for them. They will do what is good for what they consider family, but they're very slow moving. It's like, hey, if I need to bail you out, if I need to help you out, if I need to act on anything, I'm going to damn well think about it. So this person, I don't know who this factors in. It could be a father, it could be a friend, it could be a lover, a business partner, whatever. So whatever storyline, if this resonates with you, then it's definitely you. I feel like this person is old school. They do take stock. They take measures of analyzing, okay, this is, you know, where I can get involved, where I don't need to be involved, or anything like that. So they really think about things before they invest time, money, effort, energy, any of those things. Interesting. So what else do we have for my friends, Virgos? Please, what is going on with Virgo? What else do they need to know about this King of Pentacles, the slow moving energy? Ugh. I'm sorry, but I can't stand the number 5, you guys, if you know me at all, which most people don't. Number 5, I just hate the number 5. It's all about change, fluctuation. In this case, we see a battle happening. We are fighting over a rifle, a fire stick, I want to think, of sorts, okay? So number 5 to me is all about change, about nothing is being steady, about even ebb and flow. It doesn't feel like the number 5. That would be a number 2 for me. But the 5 is all about like erratic changes, rapid changes. You can't count on anything, and I don't like it. Look at this guy. He's been like maybe shot in the head. I don't know. He's fighting for dear life. This other guy's same, fighting for the fire stick as well. And there seems to be like maybe a lot of people, a lot of situations coming at you, like want your attention, want your energy, because want your mental agility is what I'm just getting. They want, dear Virgo, they're wanting your focus. There's a lot that's demanding your focus right now, and it's just wearing, and you're kind of like fighting to stay centered, to stay focused in some ways. But it's like all these little things are like bothering you, wanting to come into the picture and fight for attention. Why? Sorry, I really don't like that card. All right. Thank you. Apparently we're not done here. Yes. Oh, okay. The Fool literally leapt out of my deck. So this is a Fool wanting to take a leap of faith. I want to change things up. Maybe that's where you're at. You're having all this drama around you or in you, and possibly both, usually both. But dear Virgo, this guy is coming towards you. And if you look, I mean, he's down this path, old school. I love how he's thinking. He's bringing a wreath, maybe perhaps to his loved one, whatever the case may be. And he's veering off the path though. He's headed towards where these zombies are like resurrecting or whatever, and his ankles can technically get grabbed, but he does not care one whit. And look at how blue the sky is. There are some patches of clouds. There's of course a vulture behind him, and what I want to say is that maybe a lot of people, okay, came out, a lot of people are resurrecting from out of your past, or from a place that you want dead and buried. You don't want that anymore, and they're kind of reaching up to grab your ankles. I want your attention, sending you a text, sending you a phone call, just bugging, okay? And you're like, stay in your damn grave. So there could be that energy as well. Another thing might be happening is that you are not going down this path anymore. You may look to the world that you're normal. Why do I keep using that word? Because I don't consider myself normal. But you're veering off the beaten path. You're like, you know what? I'm walking the way I want to. I'm taking a chance, a risk. I'm going to honor old school traditions just simply because I have like integrity. And a lot of me is about old school things, dear Virgo. I feel like that's what you're saying. But you know what? I'm not going to worry about the vultures, the people that are going to try to prey on me. I can take care of myself. But I'm forging a new path. Is that how you say it? I don't know. I need to use my words better. Okay. So Virgo, I want to say that you want that clarity, and you're going to get that clarity. I feel like a lot of activity in your throat chakra. You might feel at times like you're drinking a lot of water or whatever, like you can't just quite cool off. Like maybe your throat might be kind of like burning, or you might feel a certain heat. And especially if you meditate, I feel like you're going to feel your throat chakra activated. And this is beautiful, okay? I feel it's going to serve to dissipate those clouds. Speaking of clouds, okay, I'm a really big TikTok fan. I know I'm too old for it, and I really don't care. As you can see, I just break a lot of rules. But listen, you guys, on TikTok, I saw this girl, and she was saying that she was dissipating, I hope I said that properly, the clouds. And I love the video of that because we were able to watch, and she's like, okay, I'm going to make the cloud shrink and disappear, and then I'm going to make it reappear. And it was just a really fun thing to do, to think about like what you're capable of, what your brain is capable of. They say we only use 10% of it, but you know what? As far as I'm concerned, I'm going to say it, balls to the walls, okay? I'm sorry if you don't like how I talk, but that was the first thing in my mind. You know, balls to the walls. I mean, this is a time when we're breaking a lot of rules. A lot of us are getting woke. We are not thinking the way we used to in the status quo in a little box, and how we were formulated, how we were massaged into thinking, how all the propaganda around us really led us to really think one way. And now maybe there are too many options or whatever, but I love the idea of being able to create the clouds or be able to diminish them and make them entirely disappear. And I want to say that, dear Virgo, woo, okay, thank you, a little bit less, a surge of energy. And so I wasn't going to talk about that, but the thing with this, the message that I'm getting and why the story came up, is that you're so much more powerful than what you think, dear Virgo. I know that people have placed limits on you. Please, less energy. That's like too much. It's like exciting energy, but just too much for me. And it makes me want to go pee. Okay. Get it together, Griselle. Okay, so I'm going to say that this energy is just something for you to think about. For you to think about like how powerful you really are. Don't put those mental restraints on you. Feel free to explore like new avenues that are going to create and generate excitement. Surround yourself with people that support and love you and adore you, dear Virgo, because what is there not to love about a Virgo? Now, I want to say that people that are like tearing you down, that's what it is. Bastards. Okay. Ugh. And it's way too much energy. I can't even with you guys. Like, I've actually never had this much energy happen during a reading. People that are trying to tear you down, take you down, hold you in place. Those are people that you need to allow to remain their energy buried, dead, and gone. Those are the people that are really trying to kind of bury you in a sense. They're trying to bury you in their fears and their control, manipulation, and they're trying to keep you in a box. But you know what, Virgo? You are too damn smart. You don't belong in a box. I mean, so I'm just going to, yes, thank you. Just way too much energy for me, you guys. You know that. I'm just going to say continue following your bliss. Continue exploring. Allow life to be juicy again, because it really, really is. And look at you in your boredom here. And I totally 10,000% get that. But I'm going to say, you know what, like, my friend, I'm gonna just say it, my friend Mercedes, she does a lot with like Reiki. She's been studying and growing in that area, and she is a miracle worker with pets, with animals, with dogs specifically, and probably with a lot more different animals than she even knows. But I want to say that take that one spark, that one desire, and explore new avenues of maybe doing things, of energy overall. The biggest thing is limiting yourself. Don't limit yourself, and that's what the Four of Cups is doing. You may be bored, but you're limiting yourself as well, okay? Dear Virgo, I hope that you understand these messages. And you know what? If things resonate, awesome. If they don't resonate, this reading maybe isn't for you, or parts of it is not for you. Keep in mind that all of these readings are only, I almost said subliminal. These readings are only general, okay? So that's a lot of people. And when I pray and I ask for energy to help during my readings, I really ask for the people that need it. And so if you're listening, hopefully some of these messages resonate and are helpful to you. And if not, then just know that maybe, you know, maybe you need to see another reader, or maybe just parts of this reading is for you. Okay. So moving on, dear Virgo, what else do we need? I'm like super excited, and I'm definitely not like of that. Okay. Look. The High Priestess, okay? You have a lot of luck coming here, luck coming your way, Virgo. So if you're in a funk right now, if things are not looking good, what dead stuff are you sitting on? This is not even a carcass. This is not even like, I mean, you're sitting on a skull. This is like beyond dead. This is dead, buried, disintegrated, decomposed. Sorry if I'm kind of like vulgar about things, but it's a skeleton. It's literally bones, okay? And you're sitting on a pile of bones. So I want to, yuck. I want to just say that what is it that you're sitting on? It's almost like you're protecting it, but it's too big for you to protect. And so now you just kind of look crazy sitting on top of this. But the High Priestess is you getting in touch with spirit, getting your own messages, getting your own downloads. I'm super excited for you. The only thing I see in this picture is I would like to remove kind of this and move it aside for now. I feel like this is more than ancestral help. I don't feel like that vibe right now in this reading in particular. The energy I'm getting is this is something old that needs to be done with, okay? You need to be allow your body to connect to Mother Earth a little bit more. Whatever barrier is separating you from Earth, from Gaia, whatever you want to call it, spending a little bit of time in nature. Okay, I'm getting a ton of energy on the right side. And for me, that's definitely think more about nature, think more about, you know, how you can connect with the earth. Having major malfunctions, you guys, I'm sorry. And no, I'm not going to re-record this because I'm like a one-shot wonder. Here we go. All right, so commit to that, all right? The Hierophant, this is all about commitment, the status quo. This is about old establishment that we see disintegrating in front of our very eyes, okay? One thing I do want to mention right here is you also could be mesmerized, okay? I'm being taken for a ride by the media. I'm sorry, crap, I'm just going to say it how it is. It's old school. This is the old school TV, and I just love the nostalgia of it. But also, it is mesmerizing because all we hear is the narrative that they are feeding us, okay? So if you believe everything that you see in the media, think of Hollywood and all those wonderful connections that they have. And I'm just going to say, you know what? Every business is owned by somebody. So we have to be really careful to be free thinkers, to really think for ourselves, to look at different information, to see if it collaborates and supports what we see on television. So maybe laying off the TV, the media a little bit so you are not so hypnotized. I know I got there for a while and I was just watching the news and it really plummeted me into a depressive state. I too was hypnotized, and then my thoughts got lower vibration. I mean, and you know what? And if you think about it, it is a form of mind control. Okay, enough of that, Crystal. Moving on. So what I have for you guys is the Ace of Hazards. I have buildings, something being offered to you that's solid, that is grounded, that is beautiful, that you are ready to receive. This one is not trying to take from you. This one is actually trying to give you a new opportunity so you have a new start. And maybe you're walking through that graveyard for a reason. Maybe in your mind you're walking through and looking at that no longer serves, that no longer serves. And this is something, I have so much energy and I can't even, this is not me, okay? I'm like very low key. But I feel way hyped up and overstimulated. So, and it's not coffee, y'all. I'm just going to say it like that. You have a lot coming. And so when this opportunity comes to you, I'm going to tell you, it's going to give you that wealth, that stability, that grace. You already have grace. I feel like your mind is going to analyze. There's a lot of analytical things right here. I can't totally see them super well because I don't have my glasses, but they're just meant to look like, you know, if you have like a protractor, a ruler, or you're taking like measurements and trying to detail out what these things are for you. So I do feel like you have a really, really big thing coming towards you that's going to look like a small investment, a small, I guess investment. There's no other way for me to put it. But I'm going to tell you that in the end, it's going to cause you more peace. I feel like you're going to be more you than you ever have been. And it will cause a resurrection of your stability, a resurrection of you feeling like I'm alive in my own skin again, like I can control things again, like we want to be control freaks, but like I am myself, like I'm feeling like I'm in my skin again all of a sudden, almost like you're waking up from a dream, okay? And with that also, I do want to address something that I can never pronounce. I think it's called a pineal gland, but I can never pronounce things super right. What I want to say about that is, you know what, if you guys want to look into getting Sheila Jeet, I don't get paid. This isn't like a sponsorship. I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but if you're interested in like raising your awareness, opening up more to spirit, Sheila Jeet is going to be a really good product for you to find. You can find it on Amazon, wherever. And it really helps to decalcify the pineal gland because we've been, you know, fed and medicated with fluoride, who's supposed to really help with your teeth and all this other crap. Obviously, I'm a free thinker now, and I don't buy any of that nonsense. But I'm just going to say, if you want to invest a little bit, or even just check it out and see if it's for you, if you feel called and led to, it can really make a big difference. It can make a big difference on how you're dreaming, how you're seeing things. I feel like it really opened me up to like higher thinking as well. And to allow not so much the fear to overcome me, but to allow the possibility that maybe a lot of things are not as they seem. Okay? You know what? We're going to pause this really quick. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to pause real quick here. These pauses are not ending. My dogs keep coming in here too. I can't play fetch. I'm sorry. Okay, so moving on. What else do my dear Virgos need to know, please? About this new beginning, about this new offer. Maybe they're going to start something small, something that feels small that will evolve into a business, something that feels solid. And I feel like it's just a part of you, a new part of you, maybe something that you are revisiting that you haven't done in a long time, but something that's going to actually really wind up grounding you, feeling good, feeling purposeful, feeling authentic. And all of a sudden this energy that I have that was kind of like crazy and loopy is leaving. And I feel calm again. So maybe there's a message in that for you, okay? If you focus on what it is that gives you joy, even just as a hobby, I think that you can turn it into a little business, or it could really grow and flourish for you. Look, oh my gosh, again, you saw me mixing the cards. So, you know what? For all that crazy energy, I'm going to break the grid. Not that I really have a grid. I want to pull a Mudra card for you. And let's see what we can see. I don't know if these cards are flipped. All right. So, for Virgo, I would like a Mudra card for Virgo, please. What's going on with Virgo? What can they benefit from? Which mudra? And mudras are, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, are just basically hand positions that really help connect with your breath work, that help connect you with energy in a proper way to achieve something. And we'll get more into that in a second if you don't know, okay? So, what mudra for Virgo? What? You can't make this up. Freedom. Freedom, you guys. Take a look at this, and it's called Gardwa Mudra. I probably totally sabotaged that, but Gardwa Mudra. And you can look at it here. You can look it up yourself as well. Take a peek at how that is done. I love this. Okay, it's a very simple thing. Oh, wow. While you look, I'm going to go ahead and read here. The Gardwa Mudra, it says it assists with openness, balance, metabolism. Benefits: directs breath and awareness to the neck and throat area. You guys, okay, you saw me shuffle. I mean, my hair is even like standing up. I'm like, what is going on? If that's not validating, that's super exciting for me. Sorry about yelling. Aligns the cervical spine, releases tension from neck and jaw, helps to balance energy and metabolism. Bring the left hand in front of the heart, palm facing in and the thumb facing upward. Cross the back of the right hand behind the left palm until the thumbs meet. Interlace the thumbs and fan the rest of the fingers outward. Bring the mudra up to the throat center. Relax shoulders down and align the spine. We're going to try this because we can. Okay, hold on. That's wild. I think it's like this. It says, I embrace the freedom and openness of my pure expression. Virgos, if you are like into any weirdness like me, just try it. I feel like my energy, I feel like my energy is going right down my spine and rooting me firmly. Like my root chakra seems to be affected. Let's breathe a little. Exhale. Breathe again. Exhale. So, anyways, you're supposed to bring that to your throat chakra. So I love this. I'm going to leave it out. I'm going to go ahead and somehow like put this in with your reading so you can consult with it later if that is a point of interest for you. But again, there is something to be said about your throat chakra. I told you guys. And that is proven with this lovely right here. Okay, so moving on. Virgo. Virgo. And now I feel like my throat chakra is like affected. Okay, why? All right, this has to do with your ancestral help, and I feel like some of you are having a hard time with that maybe, or thinking about it, or calling in your ancestral help. I feel like you're having problems speaking because now, excuse me, I'm having a problem. And you know what? When readers say that, I'm like, that's your problem. I'm not having a problem with that. Maybe you're feeling the same. Who knows? Card that jumped out for you. And this is out of my, what is this called? Oh my gosh, I need to link this stuff in the little bio thing. Soul Cards 2 by Deborah Koff and Chapin. So with this card, we see this animal, which seems to be like a horse or perhaps kind of like a person or a combination thereof. And I feel like this energy is just somebody who's like really strong around you, but they feel sad as well. Again, I'm seeing stars. You can have a real connection to like the nighttime, the stars, the moon, things like that, because I saw it in the other, the Wheel of Fortune, where the girl is spinning and they're throwing, you know, knives at her. But I feel like here's another nod to the stars. So something about stars, maybe you should go out and kind of like commune with stars a little bit, just breathe, or even do your mudra of freedom. How was that? Left here, like this, and to your throat, and fan it out to your throat, and maybe go out there and just breathe a little bit with it. I mean, you can humor me, or I mean, it's for you. I benefit nothing from it. But I think that maybe even going outside and doing a mini meditation on it is going to really help you. Now, I want to tell you that I feel like at a soul level, maybe connecting or thinking about your loved ones that have passed away makes you sad. And while I do understand it, they are here to help you, okay? I feel like there is a strong person who was maybe like really loyal, but this, you know what? The horse represents freedom too. Let's not forget that. To me, this still feels like a horse, but it's a sad person. It's almost like I want that freedom, but I can't get it, okay? Now look, we have the echo of in supporting vibrational energy. I don't even know how to say that. But I'm just telling you that there's a lot in this card. Maybe you do have that wild freedom within you, that desire for freedom within you to break away from the Hierophant, from things that have been preset for you, predestined, or maybe a life that you felt like you were chasing that you didn't quite meet up to, match up to, or fulfill or integrate, because really at a soul level it wasn't even for you to begin with. So I'm going to suggest that perhaps you rethink what the thought of freedom means to you. Oh my goodness, you can't even make this up. Okay. So freedom can be a really, really big topic for you in April. And I'm getting that from the horse. I'm getting that from the mudra, the freedom mudra. And so if this resonates with you, then I would say definitely some breathing exercises and do that mudra. I mean, it really cannot hurt you. Why not try something different and new? You're going to see my dog crying in a minute, or hear him, because he has placed his favorite toy, which is a ball, somewhere where he can totally reach it, but he refuses. He cries, so I can get it for him. Dear Virgo, that is so powerful. What do we need to know about this freedom? The topic of freedom for Virgo. Give me 1 second. I got a bunch of jump cards. These dogs. Okay, freedom. The topic of freedom. Look, they came out reversed. Here I have the Chariot. This is movement forward, getting things done, having a goal, just kind of like a destination. You feel stagnant. You feel like you're not headed anywhere. You're not going anywhere. And even the positive and negative polarities are kind of like not balanced, okay? There could be a medical issue here for some of you. This here, King of Wands here, all about fire, all about excitement, all about getting things done in his way. He gets excited about his own ideas. Something that has to do with freedom, and someone around you that just feels like their light went out almost, like they have no more ideas, they have no mojo, they have no desire. There's a lot of nebulous energy around this. There's a situation that just is not moving forward, okay? This man or this person could be a father figure, a lover, somebody that you work with, has no mojo, no more ideas, no more like nothing juicy for you. It's totally a thumbs down. If you guys are involved in a relationship, there's just like no desire, no sex, no nothing, and no growth there. That is part of what you need to put back in the, stop, look, put that back in the cemetery and let it go. That is over with and done. And here again is that one card from the zombie deck is the boredom, where the housewife is sitting there with the husband's head, and she's just like vacant. Okay, this is once again getting an offer I don't want. So one of you doesn't want this offer, whatever that offer is, whether it's romantic or whether it's professional. But look what does want you, what's awaiting you, what is in the wings. Okay, this is the King of Pentacles. Now he did come out on the other deck, but here the energy is very different. He came out in the upright, the right way. He's coming towards you the right way. He's all about, yeah, moving slow, considering his options, looking, seeing if he wants to invest in you. His feet are planted firmly, but his gaze is directly to you. So you have a lot of people coming towards you. If you are single, this could be different people coming towards you. Okay, I'm going to say one is slow moving energy. This is a quintessential father figure. This is a person who is pretty traditional. They want to marry. They got the Midas touch. They got their own business, whatever. If it's not a partnership, then it could be a job or a father figure. Moving on, this little scallywag here is all about the in and out. I'm excited. I'm excited. He's got his little wad of, you know, want to have satisfaction. I think a lot of like in and out, a lot of like sexual escapades, a lot of I want to do what I want to do, but I'm not leaving this horse. This horse is my freedom. Gee, where else have we heard that before? I have no idea. Virgo. This horse is my freedom. So you're going to have another scallywag around you. Even if you're partnered and you're thinking, nobody's going to want me, I'm married, they know I'm married. Listen, you ain't dead. Okay? Moving on. Commitment, or the Hierophant, things that are going on right now. This could be the world as we know it. This could be establishments. This could be like the police station or the government or medical hospitals, anything like that that's kind of like pre-established and have a place in society. That's kind of rocky, by the way. I'm just saying. My dogs. Do you guys want some dogs? Okay. I have this Four of Pentacles here. Its energy is all about I'm holding on to my emotion. I'm not saying a damn thing. Holding on to my money. I'm just looking and observing. Looking and observing. But my thoughts are pretty clear. My speech is very clear. I'm only thinking about money and I'm not saying a damn thing about it. So I'm clear about what I want. This could be some selfishness, not really expressing yourself to the fullest, or someone around you not expressing themselves to the fullest. And then you have this, look. So this could be an energy that is you or someone around you. We're going to take those two together. All right, so this I always think of, because I'm a Leo, and you know we're narcissistic anyways. I always think of this as a Leo card. Stop. No, they're going to rumble. My dogs are like looking at each other, growling for no reason. But this is the quintessential like Leo. So this could be your energy. This is an energy that you need to know when to temper things, when to slow things down, when to really give a gentle answer. But you have inner strength. You have so much strength, Virgo. I mean, come on now. You guys know you're strong. This tells me that you're strong, but maybe emotionally you're not feeling it. You're not seeing it. I'm here to tell you that you're strong AF, okay? Look at all this yellow. You need to find your solar plexus, that which is you, that which is like, causes you to be vibrant, to be authentic, and the hell with what people think. Stop, you guys. No fighting. Is that a battle between you guys too? Are you guys battling? I can't make this up. Sissy says yes. Okay. So perhaps there's a part of you that is battling to even bring out like what is you, who is you, that kind of a thing. Being authentic yourself. And I want to give you silly examples just because I don't have any big ones to give you. But when I was getting ready this morning to do your reading, I all of a sudden decided to go crazy on colors. Okay, yeah, I have like one of these filter things, but I have a ton of colors. I have like this color olive, and then I have like purple on my shadow and all sorts of like craziness going on. But I just thought, you know what? I don't care. Like, I'm feeling the color. It's makeup. It washes off. It's not a big deal. And I just felt like color. So do what feels you. Even if it's just like awkward initially, it's fun to be yourself. It's fun to kind of play again. Remember when you played dress up when you were a kid or played pretend? That kind of energy needs to come back to you, because that's going to even tame the beast within, and that's going to help you really soar. That's going to help you connect again with your solar plexus. The who are you? I feel like you have not been your authentic self in a long time. Freedom is going to come when you connect with your solar plexus, okay? Those are the messages that I'm really getting for you. Also, the Hangman. This is about debating, about thinking about who am I really? Who is Virgo? And I'm getting a ton of energy up here for you. I'm going to say that is a time to reflect, to sit on the fence and look at things from a completely different perspective. Who you have been thus far, dear Virgo, doesn't really dictate who you're going to be today or tomorrow. Tomorrow could totally be like, well, my makeup's never conservative, but I could go back to my old traditional makeup, which is like just eyeliner and mascara and a light matte lip, whatever. But just do what feels right. If you feel led to do something different that other people aren't really into, who cares? Like, look at things from a different perspective. Look at the yellow again, the echo. So you have connection here, you have connection in your solar plexus. Study those things out to really help and grow and develop yourself. Okay, ancestors, what is going on with ancestors for my lovely Virgos? My super smart, astute Virgos. Oh my gosh. Here you go. I love these little die cuts. Okay, so you have 2 family members coming out. And again, this could be family of choice. This could be you possibly knew them, maybe not, within the last 2, 3, or 4 generations. I feel like this could be like an aunt and a niece, okay, team. For some of you, an aunt and a niece, or an uncle, and is it a niece? I don't know, but I'm bad. Anyways, an aunt and a niece, that kind of a vibe. It doesn't have to be like female. They could be male, male, female, whatever the case may be. One of them had like a really good sense of humor. Just a little bit on the humorous side, a little kind of off the cuff, and the other one could have been a lot more stern, a lot like, let me button up every button. Kind of like the difference between my son and I. He will button up every little button and be just really, I don't know, clean and square and whatever, and obviously I color outside the lines. But it could have been this duo, and they got along really well. They put up with each other's shenanigans, but I feel like that energy is coming to say, look, I'm here to bring you a little bit of play. That is what she's saying. She's like, go ahead and play with me. Let's draw, let's have fun, let's sing, let's dance. Even if you're single and not ready to mingle like me, or if you are a partner, it doesn't make a difference. Get out there and like put some music on, try some belly dancing, whatever gets the energy flowing, whatever calls to you, whatever curiosity you've had in the past that you really kind of shut down from because you put yourself in a box. Let that go and explore it. Then you have Temperance, a little bit stern, you know, so I think it's a little cycle of, okay, I want to try this. Oh, no, I need to fit in the box, that kind of a vibe. So you have, this has gone on historically through your family line, by the way, that little struggle. But I feel like this is a good team of knowing how to integrate the positive and negative polarities. And do I even get a name? I get Iris, Edie's, Irma, something with an I. I'm not getting a second name at all. Interesting. I do get that somebody maybe likes Marilyn Monroe. I just saw her dress kind of float up and during the spin, that one air vent thing. The famous shot where she stands over the air vent and her dress is everywhere. So maybe somebody liked Marilyn Monroe during that time. Okay, what else do we need to know? I feel like that's going to help you. That's going to help you with your freedom. You have a lot of 2s here. What is going on? Okay, another little duo. And these are family. These are sisters. I don't feel like they're twins at all. I feel like they were close in age, maybe 1 or 2 age gap. I feel like one of them could have passed early and the other one lived to maybe 40s or 50s. But the energy is there of just play, of being like your inner child, of I can help you kind of be more authentically you, so that you can kind of play with these ideas and bring them into fruition, into real life, if you will, to where you are more centered, you're more authentic, but it's realistic and grown up by the same token, okay? Because I know you don't. Virgo is nothing if not practical, wise, unfrivolous, okay? Unlike some of us. But I'm just going to tell you, allow that little energy to play, because it's going to really benefit you in the long run, okay? Virgo, one last card for you. Ancestors, please. One last card for Virgo. Yeah. Okay, take a look at this. I feel like you are connecting with an ancestor who has passed. And I feel like that's going to kind of revitalize. These are you getting your messages, feeling like your life is more vibrant, more colorful because of it. And it could be even an energy that you're not familiar with, that you don't know. Maybe somebody who decided, I'm going to look after you, even if they weren't like technically your ancestor, okay? I do believe in family of choice. When you love somebody, you just love them. It doesn't make a difference. So I feel like you have that energy around you, and it's like the letter M can be significant, like Martin, Marlin, Marco, Mark, that kind of a thing. But if you look, it's going to really help you not only connect with the other side, but it's going to bring a lot of energy. And look at this yellow, this beautiful yellow. It's going to center you more to your solar plexus, and it's going to help you progress and get out of where it is that you're at now, which is like in happiness and boredom and maybe a little bit of a depression, okay? So dear Virgo, thank you for putting up with my like rants, and much love to you. Thank you again for just hey, if you can please like, share, subscribe, comment, let me know you're alive, let me know that these things are even being watched. I would definitely appreciate that. That is a novel idea. Okay, with that, much love to you, and we'll see you soon. Bye.